I keep trying again and again. I think I'm broken, I can't find all of the pieces. Can't seem to find them anywhere. My sanity scattered only God knows where. Now all I can do is sit and stare. Burned out, used up, now all but gone. Maybe gone for good this time. Now it ain't gonna change, can't do anything about it. Still no relief for this pain. Now I can't fight anymore and I really don't wanna die. Just want this pain to go away. I think I'm broken, I can't find all the pieces. Can't seem to find them anywhere. Try to pick them up, put them back there to find another home. I think I'm good and goddamn broken. I think I'm broken, I can't find all the pieces. Can't seem to find them anywhere. My sanity scattered only God knows where. Now all I do is sit and stare. I think I'm broken, I can't find all of the pieces. My sanity scattered all about. Try to pick them up, put them back there to find another home. I think I'm good and goddamn broken. I think I'm broken. I think I'm broken. I think I'm good and goddamn broken. I think I'm broken. I think I'm broken. I think I'm goddamn good and broken. I think I'm broken. I think I'm broken. I think I'm good and goddamn broken. thoughts, leaning back in a chair, staring up at the ceiling, Mind is adrift as it skips through the list of the things I have yet to achieve. So many things I have yet to achieve. The best I can, never gonna be good enough for me. The best I can, ever gonna be. The best I can, ever gonna be good enough for me. The best I can, ever gonna be. Is it ever gonna be good enough for me? This and that left to do, and other undone. The weight is crushing down on me. I can't understand why I can't let it go, why I can't just be happy and free. Why my soul can't be happy and free. Is the best I can ever gonna be good enough for me? The best I can ever gonna be. The best I can, ever gonna be good enough for me. It's the best I can, ever gonna be. Is it ever gonna be good enough for me? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. It is the stream to no one. Hopefully you're someone. Tuesday night. Rock and roll. So let's see. We have a few concurrent viewers. Oh, one. Hi. Whoever you are, thanks for joining in. And for those of you in the future, For those of you in the future that come and join us, I just must say, me and Fred would like to say, we would, yes, we would. So, thanks for joining in. Busy day, busy week. Last weekend I played at Brother Chimp Brewing in North Aurora, so that was a lot of fun. Capacity crowd, it was insane. There were people hanging from the ceiling fans. It was out of control. It was completely crazy, and we'd like to thank them for having us. If you missed it, you better come to Potter's. Potter's is a Monday night, but you should call in sick Tuesday. A week from today, you should just start faking the cough tomorrow, like the beginning of I'm feeling achy. This is a Lynn Bramer thing. So like you start setting it up. I don't know. I'm feeling. And by Thursday, you're like, I just feel I don't know. And Friday you go, I went to bed at like 7 last night, and then on Monday you just walk around sweaty, and then you call in sick Tuesday because you stayed out on Monday night having a blast with me at Potter's Place in Naperville, because that's what you do. So you set it up long in advance. That's how you do that. So been trying to focus more on original songs when I go out, which is I have a tough time doing that. I struggle in that I tend to in the experience that I've had playing music out in my life have been at venue that frequently have mostly cover bands. And so when you're trying to play original music, and being a person who I'm not necessarily the most defiant person, I'm not afraid to be a little bit but at the same time, I'm trying to do a good job for the place that has hired me. Sometimes you get a little concerned. So, but I really want to play the stuff that I've written because I believe in it. But it's also very hard, regardless of how good things are. The truth is, the public is kind of fickle to things that they've never heard. And I don't know if you've ever seen any of those things on social media where, like, there's a somebody from the Boston Symphony Orchestra, and he's playing a $2 million Stradivarius, but he's in the subway, and nobody's paying any attention. There's like two people everybody's walking past him, but the night before he was, playing to a sold out, crowd at, Madison Square Garden or something, or, some symphony place. And that's the truth in that, oftentimes, I'm not comparing myself to that, believe me, I'm not comparing myself to that, but the point of the statement is that, we go to see things that we're familiar with, or that we're prepared for, or that, we're ready for. And, it's rare, or that, and oftentimes we go out to be entertained, but we're really at a table with our friends having conversation. So our attention is not focused on, the actual entertainment. The entertainment is, speaking from a person who's been the entertainment for 25, 30 plus years, oftentimes you can have a person sitting 5 feet in front of you who is speaking so loudly that you can't even, like, you're singing into a microphone, into a small PA system, and you can't even concentrate because they couldn't be more rude. I had that happen to me last summer on a small patio gig, and it was like, there was a part of me that wanted to say, dude, if you want to have this conversation, it's cool, but maybe you go sit at the table in the corner in the back instead of right here 4 feet from me. But he didn't. and that's cool. It's his prerogative. Some would say it's my job to force people to pay attention to me, but you know, yes and no. It's also there is a little bit of responsibility on the audience. So if you're out to if you're in a venue where somebody is working real hard to play music, if you can, and I'm just as guilty as anybody, try to pay attention to what they're doing, at least for some of the time. It's respectful. Those of us who do it, we do appreciate it. So that's my public service announcement for today. So let's see. I went to go to a new open mic yesterday, and it was the way that the venue exists. It has like an outdoor patio that has, it's all covered and it's like permanently installed, and the tent like thing, and there's an outdoor bar, and all the stuff's outside, and it said all music and entertainment is rain or shine 365 days a year. Is it heated and blah blah blah. So I went there, and they were like, oh no, it was canceled because it's bad weather. I was like, cool, okay. He's like, you didn't get the word? I'm like, no, I didn't. I didn't. So but you know, that's all right. I'll go back another time. Next week I can't, because I will be at Potter's Place in Naperville, outside on the patio, weather permitting. So and you'll be sick on Tuesday because you're already getting a cold. So that's going to be great, and I'm going to be playing a bunch of things, familiar and unfamiliar perhaps, and I'll be playing my new original that I played last week, that if you haven't seen, you can go back and look at on the live tab on the channel here, and check it out. There's a couple of new originals on there. There's a bunch of covers, and in fact, if there's something on this that you've seen and you come out and see me, you can make that request. Those are the requests that I may or may not honor. I can't guarantee it, but I will really try. If you simply shout out some random song that I've never heard, or as I saw my friends playing a few weeks ago, they kind of take requests, but somebody kept yelling the song that they didn't know, and they politely said, we don't know that, and they just the person in the audience just kept yelling it for a half an hour, and then they went around trying to like organize torches and pitchforks with the rest of the crowd in the place to like organize a revolt because they wouldn't play it. It was really something. I was quite surprised. And then the person came up to me because they realized that somehow I knew them, and then they wanted to yell at me. And they were an interesting pair of people. An interesting pair of people, that's what we'll call them. So yeah, okay, so if you're watching this in the future, or if you're watching this now, please subscribe. Subscribing makes a difference. It allows me opportunity to do things. So when you achieve, the first goal is 50 subscribers, which we haven't quite got there yet, but we're getting pretty close. So, you know, we're new. I'm new at this, but I'm getting better at it. And so that's, you know, that's the first thing. Second thing is I am going to be releasing another song, which Stop Pretending, which I played a couple weeks ago. I'm targeting for like August, I think, perhaps September. We got a gig in September at Two Brothers Roundhouse, again outside in the patio. September, I have it right here in my handy dandy. September 7th, 8:30 p.m. Two Brothers Roundhouse in Aurora. So, and Potter's Place is Monday, July 22nd, 6 to 9 p.m. also on the patio in Naperville. So so yes, but in August, September, I'm going to try to get that one out. Um, you can go to any streaming service and check out what exists. Um, I have laid out the um, 9 to 11 songs that will be on the long playing album that I simply need to um, corral a couple of people together to do a little bit of recording and then really get to work, get my nose to the grindstone this fall. And I think if I can get a couple things accomplished, then I can get it. I can get that done. Being that I don't have to get up and go to work, and once I get the house painted, that will become the focus. So that's something that I hopefully then will get done, and I'm going to try real hard to spend the early part of next year playing anywhere and everywhere in any part of the country that they'll let me, somehow, some way, so long as it doesn't, I don't lose money doing it, promoting that record. So that's a goal of mine, and that's something I'd like to do. So that's coming up, and then lastly, my friend Dave from Elburn sent me this, and next week, next Tuesday, July 30th, if my math is right, that is next Tuesday. There is a benefit walk to end Alzheimer's that he and his wife are working. I believe it is more his wife than he, but I believe they both are working on it at Obscurity Brewing, and that is it is 113 West North Street in Elburn from 4 to 9. So obviously at around 8 I'll be busy next Tuesday, but I'm going to try to go out there early and check it out. Dine and donate, walk to end Alzheimer's. So it's something they're involved in, and they've been great supporters of MeL Muzic recently, and it's the least I can do is mention that for sure. It's a great cause, and so that is next Tuesday for them. So today, and that also leads me into the song that I decided to play this week, which is like 20 years ago, I had this idea to create this cover band, which, I like to play covers, but I've always liked to play originals. And the idea was to create this cover band so that I would sort of open for myself, like a cover band that drew people so that I could play in some of the places that were bigger stages and bigger places. And so then I could put like MeL Muzic in front of that, which would be the smaller act, but that would be larger crowd. So, and it was the original idea was simply, this was literally in 2004. 2004, I was on a motorcycle and I was by myself, and I was riding to Nashville for the National Academy of Music Merchants show, the NAMM show. And I had this idea to create a band that did Foo Fighters and Collective Soul, and I was going to call it Soul Foo. And then at some point, a couple of years into that, I decided to add Green Day to it and name it Green Soul Foo. And so in late 2019, I gathered some friends that I knew and asked them to finally make that come full circle and bring it into existence. And I believe it was late 2018 we brought it into existence, and then it was kind of working. We played through 2019, and then obviously as it gathered steam and the venue seemed to like it, COVID happened, and the world sort of changed around then, and haven't really gone back to it in that there's some complications there, but the idea, I love playing those songs, and I love those artists, and but I hadn't played any of those songs in a number of years. And the other day, I just like sort of basically was like, how did that go again? And I was having trouble, and I remembered. Kind of relearned how that goes, and I always like playing My Hero, because many people get irritated or annoyed by my continual gushing over my lovely wife, who in a lot of ways is a bit of a hero of mine, in that she was a first responder for well over 20 years, and she did things that many of us wouldn't be brave enough to do, and all of them do. Whether they're paramedics, or this is a funny thing that I learned when Dawn and I started dating. Dawn and I knew each other in elementary school, and then our lives went different directions, and she had become a police officer, and then when our paths crossed again, and she was a police officer, she had been doing some stuff. Well, what I learned is that many police officers, when after 9/11, when firemen became, all the rage and the big heroes, police officers sort of resented it. And so if you ever listen to a cop talk about, oh, the big heroes, it's pretty funny. Because they won't go into a building until I go in and clear it for them, and it's comical. It's comical. And there's lots of jokes. Oh, you guys tired? Yeah. What did she say? You guys got to go to the grocery store and make some chili. She has a whole bunch of jokes that make me. She can really give it out to a bunch of firemen when they're in a group. It's pretty funny. But they're all heroes to me, because they do things that, people, hospitals, nurses, they prove that during COVID. All those people. That's hard stuff. So anybody doing, people working with, special needs, like all that. There's heroes everywhere. Sometimes that word gets used in the wrong place. Focus on heroes in your life that genuinely deserve the word, and thank them for just being good people, because those people deserve it. So my fingers are kind of dead because I didn't play a lot today. I played a lot over the last several days, and then I didn't play a lot today. So I tried to play a little bit, and my fingers are a little dead. We'll see what happens here. They're not really going where I'm asking them to go. See? I really don't know what's happening here. There we go. It's like they're not working. It's like they're just not working. Okay, well, we'll try. All right, reverb. I'm remembering today, so let's see here. Did you hear my neck crack? God, boy, oh boy. don't know what's happening. It just won't go there. Okay, we're going to try again. Boy, this is embarrassing, isn't it? When I say warts and all, boy, did I mean it, didn't I? Too alarming now to talk about. Take the pictures down, shake it out. Truth the consequence, say it aloud. Using evidence, trace it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. While the rest of them beat it down, and the rest of them beat around. Truth or consequence, say it aloud. Using evidence, trace it around. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. My hero, leaving other bells. You know my hero, the one that's all. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. There goes my hero, watch him as he goes. There goes my hero, he's ordinary. Sorry, they started to warm up there, but it's like I don't know, what is it? It's like my fingers are like they feel like kielbasa. Like each one of them feels like a singular kielbasa on the ends. My son calls them meat paws. Look at the meat paws. I don't really have the delicate like Eric Clapton type guitar player hands. So, but I try my best because that's all we can do. Um. So yeah, that was it. Stumbled through it a bit. My apologies, but hope you liked it. Potter's next Monday. Potter's Place in Naperville from 6 to 9 p.m. MeLmusic.com. If you ever, MELMUZIC. MeLmusic.com. Stuff on Spotify. What else? There is, I don't know. I think that's it for today. Oh, dumb joke of the day, I guess, is, right? We still got the mailbox. Right. I do feel like I'm forgetting something. I was completely scrambling like a, I was trying to accomplish something and it was not working, and then all of a sudden I looked and it was 7:18 and I was like, oh crud, I gotta go, I gotta get this going, and so I didn't have my stuff written down today, which I wanted to do, so we're gonna stop there today. Dumb joke of the day. We got this though. I thought we had this. Wait a minute. Where'd it go? I had it. Come on, man. I had it set up today too. Where is it? Okay. We have it set up today. Let's just check it out. All right. Dumb joke of the day today. Dumb joke of the day comes to us from Mary Richards in Minneapolis. Let's see what we got here. Mr. Grant said, "What did one hat say to the other?" And she said, "I don't know, Mr. Grant. What did one hat say to the other?" And he said, "Wait here. I'm going on ahead." Oh, Mr. Grant. So that was the dumb joke of the day. In case you didn't know, that's from the writing team, really. It's not really from Mary Richards. Mary Richards is a character. What do you think, Fred? Fred likes it. All right. Next week, original or cover? I have another new original. It's not that new. It was written in 2021 with another guy. And then he put it out and pretended like I didn't exist. So I'm going to put it out. Except I'm not going to pretend like he didn't exist. Anyhow, I've been working on that one. It's a good song. We wrote it together. It's a very good song. Thank you for listening. This has been the stream to no one. And hopefully you're someone. All right. Good night.